ninjas, we're here at this one. I have not had a chance to record today anything. Pizza's in the back. But one thing I want to address, so many of you are either commenting or messaging saying, McNick, where's the tree crew? We want to see a video of the tree crew. And I told you guys why I haven't had a chance to show many more tree videos that we do of the tree crew is because I'm stuck on the lawn care crew, and I've got the tree crew running perfectly without me all the time being there. So, but you know what? Friday is going to be a special one. Friday is going to be a special day because Friday I'm going to call the lawn care crew off, which is really just me and Pizza at this point. But we're not doing lawns Friday. We ain't doing squat Friday, but tree work. And you get to come on for a ride. So me and Pizza are going to be on the tree crew. We got a big tree to do. Got to have a crane involved, bobcat involved, the whole 9-yard shebang. So it's going to be awesome because I'm going to be up in the crane cutting trees while the guys are, some will be chipping away, others will be cutting down in the smaller sections. I don't know what Pizza's going to do. I haven't decided yet. He's not really the tree type. More the lawn care type. But I'm just kidding. But yeah, guys, seriously, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be up there. It's gonna be super tall up in the crane, and I will start you out. I'll try to wear a chest maybe mount or something. You know, I definitely will have the gizmo on me or a gimbal. It's a gimbal, Nick. It's not a stabilizer. It's a gimbal, Nick. Okay, ninjas, it's a gimbal. Got the new camera, so I hope it's better. I had to get a new one, or I took the old one back. They gave me the new one, so. And I'm sorry I didn't get to really record much footage today of us doing anything, because we have been doing stuff. I decided to actually just make another clip at this one, because there's not much here. So, Pizza, see, he's already done. And he's getting ready to blow off. We do got to come back to this property probably, if not this weekend, because of all the stuff going on with the trees next week, and he wants us to trim everything that you see in the front and on the side of the house. So there you go. You asked for it. You requested it. You begged for it. You got it. And the reason I'm able to do that, ninjas, is because lawn care has slowed down. And so now I have more time, and I want to take you on the journey. Some of you old-time subscribers, you already know what I'm talking about. You've seen us in action. But some of the new subscribers, if you don't know, we have a tree crew. I have a tree crew. We do trees. It's a whole nother crew. Excuse me, a whole nother deal. And then, of course, I have the lawn care crew. But I can't keep guys on the lawn care crew. I don't know why. They don't last long. Especially during the summer. Seriously, they'll, I think it's the heat, the weed eating in general, I don't know. So there you go. I wanted to communicate with you on that. Yesterday, like I said earlier, I didn't make a video. I did make a video, but I didn't upload it because my GoPro finally went doo-doo. And we sounded like we were in a tunnel. It was terrible. So I went by Best Buy today and turned it in. They gave me a new one. So hopefully hopefully you guys can hear me. If we do another one or something, I will try to get you some footage of action on pizza mowing, blowing, weed eating, whatever we do. If not, then when I get home, I'm going to pick a topic, and I got a great topic I want to talk to you guys about. And then that's just going to conclude it for the video, actually. So stay tuned. I'll see if I can record something. There's Pace. I will, but if I don't, then we'll just pick a topic. loving this gizmo. I'm kidding. Gimbal. It's a gimbal, Nick. It's not a stabilizer. Well, it is a stabilizer. It stabilizes the picture.
What's up?
What's up, Pace?
Freezing to death?
Oh, it's not that cold.
No, the wind coming off that water is freaking cold.
I'm kidding. It is chilly. It's gotten chilly.
It's not bad.
It dropped 5 degrees.
The temperature doesn't bother me. It's
from the
wind.
last yard to this yard, actually.
It's the wind that's getting me.
The wind?
The wind.
It's the wind. So, Peace.
Coming off that water out there.
I'm talking, Peace. Shh, shh, shh. I got news for you. Big Nick, I got news for you. Peace. You ready for this?
I don't know. Am I?
Well, you got no choice. I don't know what I'm going to have you doing. Because you're not... Anyway, Friday, we're not doing lawn care.
We're not?
We're not.
No.
They've been asking, they've been requesting, they've been begging, they've been crying, they've been, Nick, where's the tree crew, Nick? We want to see more videos of the tree crew. Well, you know, Pete, how we've been busy, right?
Right.
Of all the mowing and things now that are slowing down, I have a little bit more time, you know? You know what I'm saying?
And the blowing.
And all that good stuff. So now, we're going to go join the tree crew.
Right.
The problem is, I don't know what I'm going to have you doing yet. Because I'm going to be up in the crane, cutting the tree. And I've got guys that are going to be chipping. I've got guys that are going to be cutting. I'm not really sure what Pizza's going to be doing. Pizza, you want to go up in the crane with Nick, Sensei Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What?
You ain't chicken scared?
No, I ain't scared of heights.
If you're scared, go to...
I'm scared of heights.
You ain't scared of heights? Oh, that's sun. Ah! I don't know. We'll see. If Pizza gets a chance to go up in the crane...
What is it, like a man lift?
It's a crane. It's an actual crane. I think we're going that route. This tree is humongous and it's right over the house.
Is it like a bucket truck? Truck with the bucket that you stand in, like the electric company uses?
The reason I can't answer that because it depends what they have that for us to rent. I don't own a
you need to rent one of them.
A crane. We rent them. So
Man lift.
yeah, we've used man lifts before all the time. Yeah. So but I was hoping, you know, gonna get you guys some great footage up from the freaking crane. That'll be awesome.
Nifty.
Yeah. So I'll figure out what I'm gonna have you doing, whether I'll help you helping cutting or helping just chipping away. I don't know yet, just 100%, but I'll put Pizza to work. There's plenty of things to do. So you guys will see the tree crew ninjas. Somebody said call them the tree monkey ninjas. Monkey, no, it's the tree crew ninjas. Yeah. So, all right, we're headed to the next one. I just wanted to update you on that. You asked for it. Your cries have been heard. You will see it. And you will see me doing some tree work in action, so you don't, because I don't think I've ever really recorded of me doing any tree work. And I've been doing tree work ever since I started saving green. So, you know, it's been something, part of my package that I offer to all my clients ever since I started this business. And it's just escalated from there on. But stay tuned for that. It'll be fun. Like I said, if I get to record here next yard or two, Pizza, I will. If not, then when I get home, I'll conclude it and we'll pick a topic that I want to talk about.
Yep. So.
Bye.
Deuces.
All right, ninjas. I'm back home. I'm in the office room. I did not get a chance to record anything else. It got really late, really quick. But I wanted to conclude this video with something to throw on your guys' mind, to something to think about, and something that I've been thinking about all day, even yesterday. I want to talk about, oh, by the way, by now, if you're watching this to this point, you'll see that the video was a little bit from yesterday, what I could edit. because the sound was terrible, and then of course from today. So anyway, what I want to talk about in lawn care, but really it's in any business, but lawn care in particular, because this channel's about lawn care, is self-worth. All right, know your self-worth. So you'll go up to a yard, you'll check it out, you'll have an idea how long it'll take you, and then you're going to have a ballpark price of what you think you should charge. How to charge is a whole nother game. I've made a video about this, but I know it's been a while back, and I can touch up on it in maybe tomorrow's video. I don't want to mix the two, but even how to charge is something I would just kind of share of how I do, or what I would recommend. Not necessarily what's the best way, but or the only way, because there's several ways of doing it. But know your self-worth, ninjas, because here's the problem. You'll go up, you look at the yard, and you'll go, okay, this is a $100 yard. And this has happened to me. And I knock on the door or call them, and I will say that that's my price, and this is what I will do for that price. Most of the time, if not almost all the time, you will have customers who are fine with it. They'll say, look, that's your price. If they're happy with it, they'll go forward and move. You guys will go on and have a business relationship. But sometimes people don't like your price. Sometimes they just want to feel like they're getting a better deal. Or they just want to feel like that they got one over you. It's sometimes human nature. So, when you go up to them and you give them your price, sometimes, especially the new guys who are thinking about starting a business, or maybe are already into it for about a year or two, and maybe you haven't come across this, but I think if you were in a business for a year or two, you probably at some point by now should have come across it. And if not, you will. A client will come up to you and say, oh, that's too much. And it's really tempting to not negotiate and say, oh, well, what were you thinking? And then they're going to say, oh, I was thinking $50, not $100. That's just an example. And sometimes if you're really trying to grow your business and it's really tough, guys. But here's the thing. I think in the long run, you'll be better if you say no. If it's a dramatic drop. Like if you know that if you do this yard for $50, you will cut your butt off. It will hurt you. So you're better off not doing it and not accepting it than doing it and hurting yourself. Because why a lot of people go out of business, ninjas, or they don't make it, is because they work themselves to death and they don't make any money. And then they get depressed. And then a whole nother category things start. People get pissed off, depressed, they lose the drive, and then they close down. So the way I would recommend and what I would do about self-worth, know what you're worth, because you know what you can back that worth up with. You know your quality of work. So know your worth and just tell them your price. If they say fine, great. If they say no, too expensive, it's okay to ask sometimes, well, do you have a certain budget? Because for this amount of money, this is what I'm planning on doing. And then you tell them, I'm going to be mowing, I'm going to be weed eating, I'm going to be edging, I'm going to be blowing off. This is a big property, And I'm at the point where I don't like to go into details of what I'm going to do. If they ask for a whole package, then this is the package. And I don't care to tell them what the package is, of course. Explain it to them. But I don't need to be going into detail like, listen, Linda, listen. It's $100, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing this and I'm going to do this, but, it's a lot of work and a lot of... You're going to lose them right there. People don't want to hear that. And I'm telling you, I'm putting myself in their shoes. If I was hiring you and you came to me and you started doing that to me, it's $100, but I got to do this. I'm done. People don't want to hear it, ninjas. Give them your price. Now, if they say, hey, you know, I was thinking more like 75 or 80 bucks, you know, is that something you can swing? Can you work with that? Then that's your decision right there. But that's, you two are not far away from each other there. $100, $80. Think about it. So it's your decision to make this at the end of the day, ninjas, or what you want to do. But know your self-worth and don't let others run you down into the ground. Don't let others tell you how to run your business. These are your customers or potential customers at that point, right? They're not your customers during the whole bidding process or the quoting and price exchange. They're not technically your customers at that point. They're potential customers. So respectfully, give them your price, and you know, if they have a problem with your price, but you guys are very close, if you can, work with them. It will help them and it will help you. But if, guys, you are saying this is a $100 yard, for example, because it's a big yard, and they're coming back and saying, oh no, man, you know, 45 bucks, 50 bucks. Don't let them step on you and run over you like that, because you have to tell yourself, ninjas, you are in business and this is your business. And if they are not willing to work with you and they're completely thinking that you've lost your mind, then let them go. Now, in order to do that, you have to know your prices. You have to know that you are accurate. You have to know that you are not making a mistake. Because if you think you're in the right, but you really are in the wrong, and that's not a $100 yard, that's more like a $60 yard or $65, then you will be hurting yourself. So I guess know your self-worth after you really learn how to quote. All right? So if you're first starting out, ninjas, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a hard time. My phone. And you're gonna make some mistakes. I know I did, plenty of them. But once you figure it out, once you know how long certain yards will take you, and once you know what you need to make per hour or per job, however you do it, then that's how much you need to make. That is your minimum, and then that is what you charge per certain yard. Just don't let people run you down, ninjas. And they don't do it intentionally. Some maybe. Most no. It's human nature. Sometimes they want to negotiate. Sometimes they just want to see if they can get it for lower. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You have to know what you're doing as far as quoting. And you have to know what your self-worth. What are you worth every hour? What are you worth, ninjas? You've got gas to show up. You've got how many people on the clock. You've got gas for the equipment. You've got wear and tear for the equipment. And then you got the wear and tear on your truck and trailer. And you got to include all that. What is your overhead? What do you have to make per hour to pay all that, cover all that, and make some profit? And everybody asks me, how do you quote? How do you do this? How do you go about this? I can't really 100% tell you how to do it because everybody's situation is different. Everybody's overhead is different. And everybody's yards are different. And also your location has a lot to do with it. Depends where you live too. So, you know, I can give hints, tips, pinpoints, ideas. Sorry about that, ninjas. My stabilizer, actually the battery died on it, so I'm back to the normal, just the handheld hand stick. But anyway, I wanted to conclude this video with that. I wanted to, hopefully that helps. But listen, guys, at the end, know your worth. Don't let anybody play you around. A lot of businesses don't make it because people just end up working for free. Like mowing 7 acres for $100, something like that. You know, just know your worth. You know your expenses. Know your quoting. That's number one. And, you know, assess the situation with every customer is different. If you really feel like somebody's hurting, they really could use a little bit of extra help, try to work with people. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're in this to make money. You are running a business, and you have to be profitable. If you're not profitable and you're not making money, why are you in business? Just go get a job, and you'll be happy because you're just going to have a job and you're going to make good money, and you know, you're not going to have all this other stress. Running a business is very stressful, ninjas. A lot of you already know this, but I'm kind of directing this more towards people who are not thinking about it, just starting, yada, yada, yada. My phone's going off like crazy. Always is when I'm recording. But yeah, so, you know, you have to be profitable. You have to make money. You have to make more money than your employees. You have to make more money than your cost of running the equipment, driving all day long, all this stuff. You have to. How are you going to pay your employees if you're making the same amount of money as they are or less in certain situations? You can't. You can't. Then just don't hire anyone and do it yourself. And even then, you're probably better off finding a regular job because you're not going to have as much stress of running a business. It's very stressful. And a lot of employees don't understand. I don't care who you are, where, you know, who you work for. But you clock in, you do your job, you get paid. You clock out, your job is finished. But as an owner, the job never stops. You show up in the morning with the guys, you guys go out there, you do your thing, you drive around all day, you got to make phone calls, you got to mow, you got to make sure everything is running. Then you drop everybody off, come home, see their clock is stopped. Now they're just chilling, but you're not. The owner is making the list for the next day, contacting with customers for the next day, communicating with everybody. And that's a lot. It plays a big toll. And not a lot of people can do it, and not a lot of people choose to do it. So I don't want to take this too long, guys. This is going to be a long video. I've recorded, like I said, by now you've seen some of the stuff from yesterday and today. Today is mostly talking, but I wanted to express this to you guys. I'm going to try to pick a topic every couple days and, you know, share with you my ideas and thoughts and my experiences. So hope you guys enjoy it. And I hope you guys are benefiting from some of this stuff. You know, and if you are, great. I'm glad. And if you're not, it's okay. So, all right. Take care, my ninjas. Stay tuned. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. My schedule's really messed up for tomorrow. I got to take my dog to get her shots. And I don't know, you know, what time I'm going to be back with that, if it'll be worth after that to even start anything. I just don't know what my schedule looks like tomorrow. So, you know, I'll keep you posted. But regardless, I will make a recording, and we'll see you tomorrow.